Hello everyone, it's Boom here, and welcome back to another Terraria video. Now, as you may know, in Terraria, there are 4 classes: Melee, Ranged, Magic, and Summoner. But what if there was a 5th class that was super OP for professional clickers? Well, I would like to introduce you to the Clicker Class. As you can see, the Clicker class is pretty simple, but pretty overpowered. If you click an enemy, it'll kill it. If you click fast, it will kill it faster. And as you guys may know, I am a clicking god. So we are going to be doing a Clicker class playthrough. There are a lot of clickers to collect. Can we collect them all? We'll see. Anyways, I don't want to make this intro too long, so let's get started. I first started this playthrough by cutting down some very large trees. While I was cutting those trees, a wild blue slime appeared, so I quickly crafted my first weapon, a wooden clicker. And then with the power of my finger, I killed him. And after cutting down more trees and clicking more slimes to death, I decided to build a house. I even added some cute little add-ons onto it since I had a lot of wood. After finishing my house, I decided to explore the left side of the world, and I managed to stumble upon a pinky. It took a lot of clicks, but I managed to defeat the pinky. After that, curiosity got the best of me, so I decided to explore the underground desert. But since we were playing on expert mode, I died pretty quickly. After dying a couple times, I decided to explore this cave that was nearby, and I managed to loot my first chest. There wasn't anything interesting in the chest, I just fought off this raincoat zombie and then mined some more. And then I got killed by this black slime. Correction, it was a salamander, not a black slime. I am editing this a month after I recorded this footage, so I might not remember anything, so yeah. After mining a bit of gold, I decided to upgrade my clicker to a gold clicker, which will increase our click radius and will deal double damage every 8 clicks. Feeling stronger, I decided to take on the jungle. While I did manage to kill this snatcher, I unfortunately got killed by a jungle bat. So I just finished decorating my house and then dug a hole. Not only did I pick up my 1 gold from my invisible corpse, but the skeleton merchant appeared, and he sold something called the candle clicker, which pretty much lights up the entire area after 10 clicks. And it's even slightly stronger than my gold clicker. And then for the next half hour, I pretty much just explored and looted a bunch of chests. And then I found another new clicker, which was pretty shit. And then I made it to the underworld. After nearly dying, I decided to see what the merchant was selling, and he actually sold a new accessory called the cookie, which pretty much spawns cookies every, 5 seconds. And once you click on them, they will boost your stats. And then I decided to use my gravitation potion to find some sky islands. Unfortunately, I only found 1, but I got the fledgling wings. Correction, I found another one before my gravitation potion ran out. And then I decided to make something called the clicking glove, which pretty much makes 1 click do double damage every 3 seconds. And then I decided to go back down to the underground jungle. And while I was digging in the underground jungle, I found a granite biome. And in that granite biome, there was a granite chest. And that granite chest contained an enchanted LED, which increases your click damage by 2. And after collecting stingers and jungle spores, I decided to craft another clicker, called the pointy clicker, which releases thorns every 8 clicks. Now that we have a good setup, it's time to fight King Slime. After defeating the King Slime first try, I decided to fight it again, cause why not? It was fun. And as the night falls, the lanterns rise. And can we just take a moment how many enchanted nightcrawlers there are? I have never seen this many in my life. After a quick trip to the gym and lifting some weights, I decide to fight the Eye of Cthulhu before I have a shower. Because I'm also a true gamer. This fight was also pretty easy, so I just needed a tiny bit more of dopamine. After I defeated the Eye of Cthulhu, I had a shower. And then when I came back, the traveling merchant arrived. And he actually sold two useful things. The first item was a button masher, which displays your clicks per second. And the second item was a soda, which reduces the amount of clicks required for an effect by 1. Oh yeah, I also made the Dark Clicker and the Bone Clicker. Both are pretty good. I also got this shark bait while I visited the ocean, and instead of spawning a baby shark pet, it spawned a Minecraft axolotl pet, which is 100 times better. And with my new Minecraft axolotl pet, I decided to fight the Eater of Worlds with them. But then I ended up doing something stupid and I died. All I did for the next 40 minutes was build a house, explore, build a house, and fish. I could turn that into a cringy rap song. But that's not gonna happen. I don't want you guys to click off this video out of cringe. But after I did all that, I decided to fight the Eater of Worlds again. I'm showing the entire fight because this was a successful attempt. I managed to defeat the Eater of Worlds at the end, so here's the full thing. After defeating Eater of Worlds, I built another house. Mainly so I could just set up a pylon network so I don't have to walk all the way there to the jungle. But that's not the only thing I did. I upgraded my armor, I explored the underground desert, I managed to come across a desert pyramid, and unsurprisingly, I got the Pharaoh set. And then I extracted a bunch of desert fossils, and I pretty much sold everything I got from extracting. And then a meteorite landed, so I decided to mine all the meteorite using the ore excavator mod, because I am not crazy enough to mine every single block. And then a goblin army arrived, so I took care of that. And while taking care of them, a goblin sorcerer dropped something called the Shadowy Clicker, which fires a Shadow Flame skull and inflicts the Shadow Flame debuff. And it's overall a pretty overpowered weapon. After defeating the goblin army, I spent half an hour trying to find the goblin tinkerer. And after finding the goblin tinkerer, I bought the usual rocket boots and whatever, I forget what that crafting station is called. And now that I got the Tinkerer's Workshop, I wanted to craft an accessory called the Gamer Crate. But I'm just missing one item, which is the hand cream. And the hand cream is sold by the mechanic, which is found in the dungeon, which I have to defeat Skeletron to get in. But first, I went ahead and built a house in the snow biome, just so the mechanic is happy after being trapped in the dungeon for God knows how long. And then I fought Skeletron. Even though I showed a bunch of footage, this was unfortunately not the winning attempt, so I fought Skeletron again. But this time, I decided to be a little smarter and build a platform, get more buffs, and have a nurse nearby. And I gotta say, it's always easier when you have a... well, just when you're prepared. So, I just clicked the skeleton to death. Nothing really else to say, I'm just trying to talk over all this footage. After defeating Skeletron, I went down to the dungeon. And for some reason, I had to mine all these blocks? Like, is this a bug, or is this supposed to be in the game? Anyways, the first thing I wanted to do was find the mechanic, but I kept falling from these stupid trap blocks in the way. But eventually I got to the mechanic and bought the hand cream. She even sold a clicker, but it was it was way too expensive. But after all that, I was finally able to craft the gamer crate, which is a very useful accessory. There was also an armor set that I wanted to craft called the motherboard armor. I needed about 60 silver bars and 150 wires, and it's a pretty powerful armor set. And to test my strength of my new gear, I decided to go back down to the dungeon, and I managed to find a new clicker, called the Slick Clicker, which pretty much just squirts out water, which is pretty cool, I guess. And after that, I created another accessory called the Milk and Cookies, which is also a very useful accessory. With all the upgraded gear I had, I decided to fight the Queen Bee. I should probably also take some time to explain why I haven't uploaded in so long. The reason why I haven't uploaded in I don't know, 9 months now, is because I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff and I've been busier than ever. As some of you guys may know, I do a lot of stuff outside of YouTube. I go to school, I go outside, I've been on a couple holidays, and there's just a lot of other stuff to focus on. I even made a second channel where I just talk about stuff. If you want to know more about why I've been gone, I suggest you checking out my other channel called Boom Talks. I pretty much make a bunch of commentary videos on, stuff about me and some stories and just sharing my thoughts on things. If you want to go check it out, the link will be in the description. I'm sorry if this was a little vague, I just don't really want to explain why I've been gone again, so I suggest you checking out my latest video on the Boom Talks channel. Anyways, back to the video. After almost dying to Queen Bee, I made another clicker called the Honey Glazed Clicker, which just slows enemies down. After that, I went down to the underworld to mine some hellstone, just so I can make another clicker. And after that, I went to hell to loot some shadow chests, only to find another clicker, but it was the strongest clicker in pre-hard mode. And then after that, I lost 43 gold to a dead man's chest. And then shortly after that, I decided to fight the Deerclops, which I've actually never really attempted to fight before, but I managed to defeat him. The night after that, a blood moon rose, so I decided to do some more fishing, and it was pretty successful. And now that I've done pretty much everything I've wanted to do in pre-hard mode, I decided to fight the Wall of Flesh and enter hard mode. But I died a bunch of times, and here are those deaths. No! No, 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 no! Why? Why did it do that? 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 Why did it do that, man? Bro, are you shitting me? Why? 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 $326? What? 326? 326? What the fuck? And now for the winning attempt. Alright. 3, 4. Ooh, it did quite a bit of damage that time. so hard to click fast because I'm like really scared. I get really nervous when I even I don't know how to explain it. I just get nervous. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus fuck, that was so close. Oh no! No! Oh, that could have been really bad. I don't know why I'm trying to get away from this thing. Well, I obviously am. If this was in Master Mode, I would have been able to equip a 7th accessory slot. Okay, I think we're out of the Uncanny Valley. Come on. Come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Yes! Yes, I did it! Oh my god, holy shit, I did it! I did it! Oh my god. After defeating Wall of Flesh, we have officially entered Hard Mode. And that concludes Part 1. Now, some of you guys are probably like, Boom! When is Part 2 coming out? Well, only time will tell. But in the meantime, if you want to check out my other Terraria videos, be sure to click one of these boxes on the screen. And if you like this type of content, then be sure to like and subscribe. And if you don't like this type of content, then leave a dislike. Anyways, I'm gonna head back home. And hold on a minute. What are you doing in my house? Give me some gears? Well, I don't have any gears, but I can give you something else.